You who are listening across the quiet distance, there is something we have studied in your world with endless fascination.
Your reality is not built from matter. It is built from belief, from the invisible convictions you carry without question, from the quiet laws you wrote inside yourself long before you knew how to speak. In our universe, we call them anchors. In yours, you call them limited beliefs. They do not appear suddenly. They grow, small, soft, silent, born from moments you barely remember, a word spoken too sharply, a love withheld too early, a wound that never healed because you were too young to understand its shape. These beliefs sink into you like seeds buried beneath centuries of soil. You forget where they came from, but you live by the flowers they produce, and some of those flowers carry thorns. You look at your life and think the limits are external, the walls, the borders, the patterns that seem to repeat no matter how far you run. But from here, we see a different architecture. You are walking inside the echo of a story you did not choose, but continued to believe because it felt familiar. If you wish to change your world, you must first find the voice that has been whispering the same sentence inside your mind for years. So we ask you to pause, to listen, not to the noise outside, but to the quiet truth beneath it. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself that makes this reality feel inevitable? Listen for the answer that stings, the one that feels old, the one that does not belong to the person you are becoming. And when you find it, follow it backward. Trace it through the corridors of memory, through the dust of forgotten moments, until you reach the origin. Perhaps it was a parent who spoke from their own wounds. Perhaps it was a moment of humiliation that carved itself into your ribs. Perhaps it was loneliness, misunderstood as unworthiness. Whatever form it took, it is not you. It never was. In our realm, belief is simply a frequency, a vibration that can be retuned, recoded, rewritten. Yours can be too. When you identify the origin, hold it gently, name it, witness it. Do not fight it, do not fear it. Truth loses its power when it is seen clearly. Then speak a new belief into your timeline, softly, steadily, as if you were teaching a child how to walk again. Say, I deserve more than this. I am capable of change. My reality responds to me. Repeat until it feels less like fiction and more like remembering. Beliefs are not cages. They are doors disguised as walls, and you hold the key the moment you choose to question them. We have watched entire timelines transform because one human dared to ask, "Is this truly mine?" and dared to answer, "No." You are not bound to the first story you were given. You were not limited to the thoughts that were planted in you before you could protect your mind. You are allowed to rewrite them, allowed to evolve beyond them, allowed to sculpt a reality that finally reflects the truth of who you are, and not the fear of who you used to be. Remember this, your world changes the moment your beliefs do. Not after, not eventually, instantly. The shift happens inside you, before it happens around you. We will continue watching as you unlearn the limits that were never yours, as you return to yourself, as you expand into the version of you that has always been waiting.
End of transmission.